Today I want to talk about emotional health and how it affects our hormones. And remember that hormones affect our mood, our physical ability, and a lot of other actions that go on in our body. So one of the things that I have seen over the years is that a lot of times we get stuck in what I call emergency mode physiology. Scientific term is sympathetic mode, and that's explained as, let's say a bear comes through the door and my brain tells my body to go into emergency mode physiology, which is fight or flight, which means that our heart rate goes up, our blood pressure goes up, and we are ready to run. Or we can fight the bear. Now, those bears in our life can be husbands, work, traffic, all those different situations, anything that feels like it's a fight. And when we do that, our body automatically goes into emergency mode physiology. When we go into emergency mode physiology, that means that we are not healing or rebuilding or regenerating or digesting or doing all of those things that our body needs to be healthy. So we are, like I said, degenerating. So the more that we're in healing mode physiology, which is repairing, regenerating, digesting, all of those kinds of things, the better, the healthier our body is, and the better that we build new tissue. The thing that I've seen is that past traumas, whether they have to do with, I have seen a young lady who had an abortion when she was young, and her emotions and feelings was that since she had done that, that she never deserved another baby. So for years, her and her husband, I think it was like 12 years, never conceived. And once she worked with Best, and I worked with Best with her, she finally forgave herself and let all of that go. And it was like 2 months later, and she conceived, and she had a healthy baby boy, in fact. So I have seen how, I have also seen another instance where a young lady, she was, I think, early in her teens, was raped by a family member, and she also got pregnant, and it changed her whole life and how she felt about herself and what she did. But the bottom line of that story is that young lady also met a young man, and they got married, and we had worked on that before she was married, and I just was so grateful because they were so looking forward to a new baby. So emotional health has a big thing to do, has a lot to do with our hormones and how they function, and how happy we are, how sad we are, if we feel achy all the time, if we have no energy, if we can't sleep, if we're almost like hyper all the time. It affects all those different things. So it's important to balance your hormones. And like I said, not all of them, as not all of the hormones do people think about. But it's really important to do that. I can help, and it sometimes seems like a long journey for some people. And one thing that I can say is the journey is always worth it. Always. I've never had a patient say, man, I wish I didn't do that or put all that effort into that. So like I said, if you need any help, because this is an individual thing, please call me and talk to me and let me maybe help you at least where you should start.